Hi everyone. The video I'm doing now is showcasing the online map that we run, or online quarry that we run, with all of the mining and forestry equipment and stuff like that. So this is where we would train on our dump trucks, wheel loaders, skid steer, articulator like the Cat 745. We've got the 733, the bigger dump truck, and of course the 795, the big mining truck. We've got a range of excavators and all sorts of equipment. Now this is also broken down. You can do farming, so if you're training people in crops or anything like that, you can drive tractors around and plow up fields, and I'll show you through all of that as we go. But a lot of it is mining different materials from around different places here. So what I'll do, I'm going to scroll in a fraction on the map because this will show you where our equipment is. So each of these dots is a piece of kit. So if I okay, let's have a look over here. Okay, that's a truck there, and the one behind it will be a 902. So all I've got to do is click in it, and I'm now in that loader. Look at that. Sorry, in that excavator. So this is the wheeled version, which I quite like to run with our sims that don't have the foot pedals. So we can actually drive the excavators using a wheel and standard pedals, but obviously it's not the same. If you're doing a lot of excavator training, it would pay to run it the proper way, but this is actually a machine that comes with a steering wheel anyway, and will still teach people the use of the twin joysticks. So and there's one of our Cat 745s. Now at any time I can exit the vehicle and walk around and jump into another vehicle. So I can go like this, walk up to it, hit the E key, I'm now in this one. And if I change the camera view, I'm inside the cab, just like that. And if I want to, I can start it up, etc, etc. Now I'm not going to do too much like that. What I want to do is just show you around. So the easiest way to do that is to go like this. So we're going to go just over into this little area here where we've got a bigger Hitachi. So now I'm in this one. I think we've got a truck down here somewhere as well. Oh no, we've got a bulldozer. So look at that. So as you can see, all of this material here is usable. So we can grab any of it. It's all interactive. So if I was to, and I'm only going to do this very quickly. There we go. So that just shows you how we can pick up a load. That's a fairly decent sized piece of kit there to work with. There's a slightly bigger one, the 8000 as well. But as we roll around the paddock here, what have we got? Oh, there's another Cat 745. We've got the bigger machine here. Now a couple of them you can't get a good view from outside the cab, so it just holds the cameras like way too close. So I prefer to stick to just the cab view, but that gives us one of our bigger dump trucks into different areas over here. What have we got up here? Komatsu. So all of these different style of machines that operate differently. I'm going to exit and walk down here. We've got a load there ready to go, and Over here we've got one of our loaders. Very cool. So bigger, reasonably good size 966. Operates just like a normal loader. And so as you can see, it's very easy to move between one machine and another. Here's our smaller one, a Hitachi 870, so mid-size, mid-range machine. Very good. I quite like using this one, and it's loading up into one of the 733s there. As we go around, just having a bit of a look over here, I think we've got a little skid steer here. So there we go. We've got a little skid steer there for moving some material into the hopper. All extremely interactive. Now, just while I'm making these videos, I don't have a set of joysticks here, so I'm just using the mouse controls to operate this, so that gives you an idea why it's not operating at full speed or anything. We've got over here, we've got a telehandler. So there's 2 or 3 of these in the software that you can drive around in, and we have, if I get out and just walk around, in each of these plants, if you put the right materials in at the right places, it'll deliver product. So as you can see over here, the end product is pallets of material. So you can use this, this is lithium, so you can use the telehandler to move the product around. So ideal for that. We can also park a little truck here, which you load the truck with the telehandler, drive the truck to the wharf area, I think it is, over here, and then you can unload the pallets there or at one of the construction sites or things like that. So there's all sorts to do. What have we got? Oh, we've got a little pickup, so we can drive around in a pickup. As you can see, because I haven't been on here a bit, all of my crops have died, just like that. So from the farming perspective, I have missed the boat totally. Here we are in one of the tractors. What was I doing on this one? I was mowing everything down because it was dead. Yeah. So if I just for an example, if I start that up. Gives you an idea. That's just one of 100 different tractors that we've got. Let's have a look over here in the shop. So, oh, sorry, no, we'll go over to this area here where we have, down here, I've got another Komatsu all set up, and we've got a little bulldozer in the middle there to help pile the dirt up, and we take this dirt over to one of the processing plants. So everything is interactive, and we can have up to 20 guys in here doing different things, which means that they're all driving, the guys that are in the trucks are driving around together, so they have to be especially careful to watch out where they are and what they're doing. I won't worry about that one because it's a We'll go into the ute and then I can get out and walk around. So over here I've parked up a whole lot of equipment for forestry. So that's a chip machine there to chip the trees, and up here you can see we've been felling a whole lot of logs up here. I've got a couple of harvesters working in the trees there, and give it a little job. Up the top here we've got a couple of loaders and things like that. So as you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff on the ground, and we've got a loader here, a Komatsu loader with a log grapple on the front. So all of this stuff is interactive. Oh, and there's one of our, there's about 3 of these beasties floating around, but there's one of our little harvester machines. It's totally interactive. Everything, it'll chop trees down, cut them to length, do everything that you're supposed to do. And we take them over here to our what do you call it? Sawmill. So we've got another little a New Holland loader down here, and another little skid steer, and that's got a little log grab on it as well. So there's another one of our 902s with a log grapple on it. So as you can see, the interactive stuff here is incredible. So what have I parked up in the shop up here? Oh, here's our little forklift, and there's a couple of others as well. So this is the shop where we buy things, and they'll get positioned out here, and then we move them off and take them to where we want them. So and we've got, so you can see there, we've got pallets of stuff all over the place, and seed and bags and bits and pieces. So everything has a reason to be here. But what I'm going to do is show you one of the important things, which is here. This is what's available. So this is what's in the software. So for MR, these guys make a whole lot of mods specifically for excavating and mining and stuff like that. So that's our 2600, and there's the bigger 8000 somewhere. So of course everything is all over the show. So that's a Komatsu. So this is all stuff that guys have put together, and I just look through it and load them in and grab what I want to at the time. So there's a big range of different equipment. Now as we go, front loaders, okay, we've only got that one. Skid steer, we've got a couple, I think 4 or 5 by the looks of it. We've got a couple of wheel ones and a couple of track ones, so that's ideal. Cool. There is the trucks. There's a few trucks in here as well. Now just a quick note that this is the 2019 version, and then I'll take you into the 2022 version in a second video. So here's our range of wheel loads. That's my favorite one there, the Liebherr 550. Telehandlers, so we've got 4 of them in there that we can grab. Miscellaneous, what have we got down here? Now I got no idea what this thing does, but it's in there anyway. So there's our little Liebherr 902, and a grader. We've got a grader as well. So there's a few different things that we can run up in here. Forestry machines. Now I know that this probably isn't big for a lot of us, but it's quite handy. It's in there anyway, so it's quite handy to be able to showcase that. And the rest of it is pretty well bits and pieces for specific things. So I don't worry too much about it. So, and we've got different size tractors. We've got some little ones and some big ones as well. So very cool. So now in our map here we have a yard, and if I go into here now, so I'm going to jump out of this and just have a bit of a wander around. We have water blasters, so this is our workshop, so we can bring machines over here. We can use the wash bay over there. We can clean them up, run them through, fix them up. And I think what I've got a few bits and pieces sitting around down here. That wheel loader is just it's not actually part of the machinery. So we've got a set of discs there. We've got a plough that we hook up, 12 furrow plough. I've got a fertilizer spreader here. One of the bigger tractors, I use that for the plough. Small truck, that's like a side tipper. I think that's our seeder, this one here. And we've got a forage harvester. So there's, not a forage harvester, a harvester. So there is all sorts of things we can do. We've got a fuel tanker, we've got a water tanker. If I look down here somewhere, I thought it was down here, but anyway, what have we got over here? This is another yard where I've been parking a bit of gear, so let's have a look over here. This is where I've just got a couple of trucks parked here, because you can actually load, like you can load your excavators onto the truck, strap them down and deliver them around the map. And some of the maps are a lot bigger than this. So if you get a bit of an idea here, that there's quite a large area that can be worked on. So that's all the way down there and around, back over there, down in through here, and way over the back here as well. There's a whole other area. There's even a little gold plant down here. So we'll race over by that. And then just to give you an idea of how intricate this is, we have our there's our gold plant. So what we do is we run our dirt into the little hopper there, and that will produce gold. And you'll end up with a bag of gold or a little tin lunchbox of gold. It also produces tailings here. The tailings you then put in a wheel loader, use a wheel loader, bring them over the back here and tip them into another box, and it will produce something else. So everything interacts with everything else, and you know, as you've got different guys operating in here and moving around, they have to be very careful to watch out for each other, and all of the material has to go into the right place. So, and a lot of it is running across from one side of the quarry to the other one. So it's not like you just drop the material right where you get it. You have to drive it all over the place. So there's one of the drop-off zones there. There's our couple of things that we were looking at before. So it's a vast area, and it's all interactive. Okay, so that's this version of the software, the 2019 version. We've got this online, and it's available for anybody. And what we will do is we will set some days where we run specific things. We might run from one end of the map to the other and just get everybody working on one particular thing. So we could have half a dozen guys in trucks, a couple of excavators, a couple of wheel loaders, a skid steer, and everybody's working as a team to do a particular task. And that will be put up on the website, and we'll run it as a proper work day. So it will be ideal for training guys. So the truck guys will be in the trucks, the excavator guys in the excavators, skid steer, wheel loaders, etc., etc., all learning how to work as a team. And you can see, as I've just logged in. I'm not even on a simulator, I'm just on my desktop, and I can wander around or drive a little unit around and like a 4x4 or something, and you can monitor what everybody's doing, and we can all be in contact through a CB radio. So, alright guys, so that's the end of this little session.